It's time for the Crossroads Newsbeat.
It's Crossroads Newsbeat time!
Yay!
We're going to have the news today. We're going to have the news. Are you ready for Crossroads News?
Greetings, Crossroads. Today's message is for Clubhouse Michigan. I cannot even tell you how excited I am about all the work that we've done over the course of the last several months. First, we started out with a purpose, mission, and vision statement. We had a mission and a vision statement before. However, we revised it to better complement some of the goals and objectives of the coalition. Secondarily, we focused on how we are going to communicate both internally and externally. So we put some things in place there, including an internal newsletter, and now we're working on the website. Really cool stuff. Looking forward to that when it becomes available. The next thing that we did was we focused more on the business aspect of it, focusing on roles and responsibilities, who is responsible for what. And that's not just for the guidance board, but it's also for the executive team and for the general membership of the coalition. The next thing that we focused on is taking a look at the overall organizational structure and moving away from a traditional organizational structure and an organizational structure that complements more of the coalition as a whole. And then finally, the hard work of taking a look at the bylaws. So at this month's general meeting, we're going to be taking a look at the final revision of those bylaws and hopefully coming to consensus about supporting that and moving that forward. So please, Clubhouse Michigan, take a look at the Google Docs under Clubhouse Michigan and focus on those bylaws, and let's talk about it at the next general meeting. And now, getting back to Crossroads Clubhouse, let's take a look to see what's happening with Social Rec. Over to you.
Hi, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Sam. And we're going to talk about
Social Rec.
now. What do we got going on Monday?
We are closed on Monday for Veterans Day.
Veterans Day. Then Tuesday, what do we got?
Let's connect at 1:45.
We're going to connect. What is also on Tuesday?
Bowling.
Bowling. Are you going to get a strike?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think she will.
Yes, I will.
Now, what's going on Wednesday?
Writing group at 1:30.
And then Sunday, the 17th, what do we got going on?
The Macomb Symphony Orchestra at 2:15.
Macomb Symphony Orchestra. We'll go get our culture on. And what do you say, Morgan? We check out the
Spotlight.
Hi, this is Jennifer.
And Carrie.
And we are here to talk to you about the monthly employment dinner. It is held every third Thursday of the month after the advisory board meeting. Carrie, have you ever been to an employment dinner?
Yes, I have.
What goes on there?
There's times when guest speakers come in and they tell us what they do and possible employment opportunities. My goal is
That's right.
and so we can find out what we might be interested in gaining a job through them.
So what we do is we focus on a subject every month, and we also invite all people who are interested in working, who are currently working, and people who especially have a TE. So we want them to come and share their experiences with their work. We also like to celebrate people who are working and get other people excited about working. We've had speakers in the past. And coming up in the November 21st, we are going to have Diane Young here she's going to come and talk about money management. Now, this is going to be a special employment dinner. This is open to the whole clubhouse if you're interested in working or not. 4 o'clock, we'll have a sign-up sheet. Not sure what's for dinner yet, but it's always pretty good. The cost for the dinner is a donation, at least, a couple bucks, and it goes to the Pay It Forward Fund. So Anything else we have?
Let's see.
See you there.
Hi, Crossroads. It's Kim with your weather for next week. On Monday, we have partly cloudy skies with a high of 60 degrees. On Tuesday, we have a high of 76 with clouds that clear in the afternoon. On Wednesday, we have a high of 61 and mostly cloudy skies. On Thursday, we have mostly sunny skies and a high of 60 degrees. Friday, we see a high of 62 with mostly cloudy skies. Now let's check out what's cooking in the kitchen next week.
Monday is closed for Veterans Day. Tuesday, potted fish and fries. Wednesday, chicken tortilla soup. Thursday, bird and fries. Happy birthday, Bridget. Friday, leftovers. Thanks.
This week's standard is Standard 35. Staff salaries are competitive with comparable positions in the mental health field. This is important to Crossroads Clubhouse because it helps us retain staff. It helps with less turnover, more ability for members to connect with staff, and makes employees feel appreciated and is positive for morale.
Yeah, so John and Becky, do you think that a staff that feels more valued is going to have a better spirit and better relationships with people around the clubhouse?
Of course. And this way they don't need to go and get a second job.
Yeah. What would happen if the staff had to have a second job to make ends meet? How would that affect their ability to do their job here, do you think?
It would make them less effective. It would make them tired, and it would be more difficult for them to spend the quality time here with the members.
Yeah. Do you think that this also helps? I know you mentioned staff retention. How does that help staff retention when people are paid better?
They want to come to work.
Yeah, that's so important. Would you rather work with staff that want to be here?
Yeah,
Of course.
definitely.
How can you tell if they want to be here or not?
Well, they enjoy their job. They get here early. They work hard. They put in extra time, and they truly just enjoy being around the members.
Yeah. What do you appreciate about your relationship with unit leaders, staff, our director, Bruce here? What do you really appreciate about your relationships with them?
They make coming here fun.
Yeah.
And they're always there for you if you need to talk to someone.
Yeah. Even on the phone, like after hours. And yeah. That is... It does make it easier, I think. Okay, well, thank you, guys.
That's it for Standard 35. On to the next subject.
Today's word of the week is ambidextrous. Ambidextrous means a person who is able to use their right and left hands equally well. Used in a sentence, an ambidextrous athlete typically has an advantage over other athletes, so they can switch things up as needed to catch an opponent off guard.
Thank you for watching the Crossroads Newsbeat. See you next time.
After the advisory board,
Advisory boarding?
reporting.
Some of the things that we did was we put in place. Let me start over.
And we're going to talk about the word of the week. No, we're doing social rec, Morgan. Okay.
Do I stop and
Yeah, I must stop.